What is going on, everybody? Today I want to show you a little sneak peek of a listing that I'm going to be closing escrow on August 2nd, and I want to tell you a little bit about how we prepped and sold this property in case you're in somewhat of the same situation. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's Eisenmann, your favorite realtor. I'm just kidding, I don't say that. But I am a full-time real estate agent with eXp Realty here in the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas. And if you're new to my channel or you're new to the East Bay area as a whole, those two areas consist of the cities of Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, and Alamo. And if you're new to my channel, I want to ask you to please hit the like button. The one right there, as it helps my videos to reach more people just like you who are interested in learning more about the area or are planning a move to this area and need my help, your favorite realtor's help. But in all seriousness, I have been getting a ton of text calls and emails from people who are either buying and selling property and do need my help, and I absolutely love it. So if you do need my help or need any questions answered as it pertains to the Tri-Valley or San Ramon Valley areas, reach out to me anytime. I'm going to put my contact information down here at the bottom. Text, phone, or email. I always get back to you within 15 or 20 minutes. So my most recent listing in Danville at 201 Plaza Cir in the Cameo neighborhood of, again, Danville, is set to close escrow on August 2nd. That's this coming Monday. I want to go through the entire process from start to finish and kind of let you know on why we elected to do the things we did on this property in order to prep and sell it for my seller client. So I would like to show you the listing video I had made. Again, I do these for every listing that I take. It doesn't matter if it's 200 grand or $1.5 million. It does not matter what the price range is. My marketing stays the same. I do these listing videos, so check this video out now. Opportunity is the keyword for this property. I'm Eisenmann with eXp Realty, and I'm here at my newest listing, 201 Plaza Cir, located in the Cameo neighborhood of Danville. This 3-bed, 1-bath home has just under 1,200 square feet of living space, is situated on a private street that it shares with just one other house, and is on a huge 11,200 square foot lot. The best part is, it's listed under $1 million. Come on in and take a look. So I met this home seller through a close family friend who referred the seller to me and highly advocated for me to sell this property because she trusted me wholeheartedly to get the job done and have the seller's best interest at heart. So when I spoke to the seller, he informed me that he lives in Sacramento, and if you're not from this area, Sacramento is probably an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Danville. And when we were talking, I explained to him that I handle all the scheduling, all the managing of inspectors, painters, landscapers, as I do for all my listings. But this was, of course, especially important for him because he literally could not be here. I mean, I guess he could, but if you're hiring an agent, they should definitely be managing all these things for you anyway. So why would you even consider making the trip, even if you lived only 20 minutes away? So of course, he was happy to hear that. Take all of the load off of his shoulders, put it on mine. That's what happens when you hire me or hire another great agent. And we came to an agreement on commission and pricing, and all the things that we would need in order to get the process started. So as you could see in the listing video, the home itself is highly outdated to today's design standards, but all in all, it is livable if somebody did want to live in the house and wait on remodeling. So to avoid the seller incurring a massive cost of a full remodel or even just a kitchen remodel or anything of that nature, we elected to have the landscaping trimmed back and cleaned up a little bit. Yes, it was worse before that video was taken. And also have the interior walls and trim painted in the house to make it just look a little bit more presentable, because there were tenants living in there for several years prior to selling, and they had kids, so as you can imagine, the walls were a little banged up. So this strategy helped obviously save the sellers a ton of money in prepping the home. And also, in some cases, it is better, depending on the circumstances, to have the buyers do their own work to the home, whatever they want to do, because obviously everybody has different design preferences, and we as agents have a pretty good idea of what the going standard is for 2021 designs. But all in all, you're not going to reach all of the exact points that any specific buyer may want. So sometimes it's better to leave a blank slate, clean up the house a little bit, make a better first impression so more people are interested, and then whoever has the winning bid or ends up buying the property kind of has a blank slate and can express their own vision in their new own home. So from the start, obviously I spoke to the client. We came to an agreement on what we would have done to the property, how we would price it. Then I managed to hire and schedule all of the vendors that we needed in order to get the job done. Then at the same time, I had inspections done, so a pre-home inspection, a pest inspection, and a roof inspection, to really give all the new buyers or the interested buyers an idea of the current condition of the home, to leave nothing up for consideration or nothing up to wonder what was wrong with the home or what it may need behind the walls or underneath the house, etc. So they came in knowing fully well the condition of the home. And then obviously, as far as marketing, I had photos and video done on the property, as you saw in the listing video I showed at the beginning of this video. And while you're hearing this, I will show you some of the interior photos that I had taken of the property as well, that we used to market online on all the big sites like Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, etc. So we ended up listing the home for $995,000, and after 3 days on the market, 2 of those were open house days that we had from 1 to 4 p.m. to allow anybody from the community, neighbors, or anybody that saw the home online to see the home in person in that 3-hour window, rather than scheduling a private showing. They can also schedule a private showing if they had wished to. But after that 3 days, we received a total of 4 offers, and it ended up selling for far over list price. Now, had we set an offer deadline, which we didn't for this home, but most homes do, my guess is we probably would have received in the neighborhood of 7 to 10 offers. But my seller in this case elected to take an offer more quickly, and we discussed and determined that if we did receive an offer pretty quickly within the first few days, that we would determine if the price was good enough for us to accept prior than keeping on the market. And obviously that's where his trust in myself and my knowledge would come in, to see if I think we could have gotten more, or if that the price was high enough and a very good offer in order to accept this one right away prior to keeping it on. Now, I can't give the exact closing price yet, but like I said, we are going to close escrow on Monday, August 2nd. So go check Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, Trulia, or wherever you look at homes for sale on the market to see the final sales price. I also hired my junk removal and clean out guy to come in and clean out some of the side yard that had some debris, as well as clean up quite a bit of stuff that was left on the front street from the previous tenants. And obviously we needed that out and gone very quickly because we had many things scheduled, and we need to stay on track because of the way the market is right now. So I hired him to come and remove some junk. Now every house is different and every seller is in a different personal situation, so I do my best to align my prep and listing process with the seller and the home specifically. In this case, it did not make sense for us to fully remodel the house, but it made more sense for us to prep it a little bit in order to give it a little bit better of a first impression to interested parties who are looking at the property. Now, I do get this question a lot, and that is, what would I need to do in order to prep my property for sale? So if you're curious about that, even if you live out of the area, if you want me to stop by and see it, whatever the case may be, you can again text, call, or email me anytime. Contact information right here, and I will get back to you within 15 or 20 minutes and schedule a time to chat or take a look at some photos you want to send me and let you know what I think. But my goal is to always get you a positive ROI, whatever the case may be, on any investment you do put into the house prior to listing it for sale. If I don't think there will be a positive ROI, then I would advise you not to do that, because at the end of the day, if I'm representing you and you are selling a property, my only goal is to make you the most money possible. So going forward, if you need anything from me, reach out to me anytime. Seriously, I'd love to help you. And if not, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.